Real life.
Hey guys, we're up to chapter 7. I just decided to make myself at home here at Barnes & Noble on the Upper East Side. Chapter 7 is Adjust Your Expectations. And while it seems like this is the first time I'm reading chapter 7, it is not. It is the 107th time. Why? Because this is an extremely important chapter. Although tips and tricks and different things you can do, different tools are super important, sometimes it's important to remind yourself, you know, why you're here, what the journey is all about. And that's why every day I have 3 things that I say to myself. It's not hokey, it's not corny, it's not cheesy. It's literally 3 things that I remind myself of every day. Number 1, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. It would be so easy for us to stay on the same path that we're on right now, right? Get up, take care of the kids, go to work. If you can go to the gym, come home. Never stray from that. Never test yourself. Never do anything terrifying. Never do anything that might actually make you feel a tad bit insecure, right? Those are the things that are a little bit frightening, and we don't always want to do that. So we shield ourselves and we protect ourselves from it. But why, right? That's where growth happens. If this is your comfort zone, you should be right here. Not all the time every day, but maybe once every few days. You know, do something every day that scares you. One thing. That's all I'm asking. Maybe you don't ever want to be in public by yourself, so go out to lunch and sit at a diner by yourself. Maybe you don't want to say hi to a random person. Do it. Maybe you don't want to go to the Christmas party alone. Do it. Do one thing every day that scares you, and that's where you will see growth happen. That's the first thing. So life begins at the end of your comfort zone. I remind myself of that every time. I would rather just live in and swim in a pool of insecurity and not put myself out there. Number 2, I say, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. If it was easy, we'd all be doing it, right? If it was easy to work out and to get your life straight and to eat well and sleep well and move well and make every right choice, we'd all be doing it, but it's not. So we're not all doing it. So sometimes you have to actually challenge yourself in order to change yourself. I say this to myself all the time. I say it to people when we're working out. When you want to stop, instead of getting to 20 reps, you want to stop at 17. Go for it. Take the next step. Cross that threshold. Cross that barrier. That's when you will actually be proud of yourself. That's when you really start to grow as a person. Sometimes it really does have to challenge you in order for it to change you. Otherwise, nobody would be any further along than anyone else. And last but not least, and this is an important one, it's 3 different parts of this chapter. We cannot become what we want to be by remaining who we are. We cannot become what we want to be by remaining exactly who we are. You're going to have to change a little bit. You're going to have to adjust your expectations. You're going to have to adjust your goals. You're going to have to take your to-do list and throw it up in the air, and whatever lands, lands. Like, you're going to have to do some changing in order for yourself to change. That's what it's all about. And I'm not saying you need to change who you are and what your soul is all about, and what your dreams and goals are, and who you are as a core. I'm saying sometimes you have to, instead of going, you know, north and south, maybe you have to go east and west a couple times. Maybe, you know, you have to just sort of adjust the exact roadmap to where you want to end up. Things come at you. That's what life is all about, right? It's not a one clear shot from A to Z. It just isn't. There's an entire alphabet in there that's pulling you in all different directions. Go with it. Sometimes you're going to want to battle it. Sometimes you really want to go with the tide, go with the tide. But adjust your expectations sometimes. You got to change a little bit to change a little bit. Does that make sense to you? Because really, Thinner and 30 are small changes that you're going to make every single day. Small changes to become the person that you want to become, that you've been trying to become for a long time. So adjusting your expectations, chapter 7, this is a really crucial chapter. Don't read past it because there isn't like a one clear-cut tip or some one little thing you can do every day. Sometimes words are equally as powerful, if not more powerful. That is my message to you for chapter 7. So if there are no questions...
There's a lot of people saying that this is great.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I promise you that it means a lot to me to know you're listening and that you're buying into it, because it's my truth, and I hope you find a way to make it your truth as well. I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back with chapter 8. See you guys.